Dance the Bowden First Strike Athletics. Today we're going to be working on the low kick, the leg kick. Today I got Nigel helping me out today. Big thanks to Nigel for sacrificing his left leg for today's video. If you want to get all the new tips, techniques, and tactics, make sure you jab that subscribe button, right across that notification button so you actually get the videos when they come out, and uppercut that like button if you like these videos, which I hope you do. Okay, basic low kicks. I'm going to show you 3 different ways to land it, the different angles. I'm going to show you what your lead foot can be doing, your supporting foot, a couple different ways to pivot and drop down your weight. I'm also going to show you what you should be doing with your arms, and a couple sneaky things at the end just to kind of surprise stuff that people aren't expecting. So the first one, just the basics, pushing off the left leg, chopping down, using my shin to the bottom of his thigh, right above his knee, right on the side here. That's where it's going to be the most vulnerable. Anywhere else is still going to hurt. Top of the thigh still hurts, up by the hip still hurts, but this is where I'm doing the most amount of damage. So pushing up that back leg, putting my weight to my left leg, transferring from right to left, and turning my whole body. Okay? My right shoulder, my hip, everything comes around and makes contact. That's your basic one. I'm coming straight across. Now my lead foot, as I step, I have a few different options. I can be a little further out, I can push off and pivot. I can get a little bit closer and drop down if I want to unbalance and then pushing back a little bit. I can do both. I can push off, pivot, and drop down if I want to get a bit more power on it. So one's going to give me more extension, one's going to give me a little bit more shove, and the last one's going to give me a bit of both. Last one obviously is going to do the most, but it also takes a bit more effort and requires a little bit more energy to set it up. So that's your for your lead leg. Now my rear leg, the way I make contact here, that's the one you're going to see the most often. One of the best ways to get more damage on your leg kick is to bring that leg up and chop down. So you're going to be going perpendicular to your partner's thigh, coming down. One of the best guys for that is Nestor Hoost. If you ever watch a Nestor Hoost video, you'll see him do that big combination, and that beautiful leg kick that chops down into the thigh. Very, very painful, but it does take a little bit more time to come up and down. So you gotta go on straight across, up and down, and then coming through. So this one's not gonna use much damage. I can keep my toes up or I can pop my hip. And the idea is just kind of lift up the leg. So I'm almost in punching range. I can throw a little combo here, boom, and go right back to punches. I can pop my hip for a little bit more of a shove. I can keep my toes straight up, almost like a crescent kick. When you come around like that, and that's just to kind of get them off balance a little bit, to set up another punch. So they're all good. One's a little faster, one's a little longer, one's a little, does a little more damage. You should have all 3 of those in your toolkit depending on the situation. You should be able to use any one of those 3. Okay, now for my arms, you're gonna see most people, especially beginners, swinging that arm, and you should definitely learn how to do that. It's gonna help you with your counterbalance. My arm comes back to my head, helps me adjust my weight and bring my leg back. For myself, I tend to be sparring with people taller than me, and they know I like to do leg kicks. Most people I spar with multiple times. So I like to leave my hand out towards their shoulder. It can act as a bit of a feint. They start thinking about the head as they see that right hand come out. It also makes it very hard for them to punch me back. I got something here. Now my left hand should be up here by my temple. Can we switch spots real quick? I don't want to drop this hand. If I'm not just throwing a high kick, I'm throwing a low kick. Yeah, I'm gonna give you that kick. So this hand stays up nice and high. This protects the side of my head. This arm here will protect the front of my head. Okay? And you will see some people bring this hand, over here like this. Some people do it like this. Those aren't wrong, they're just different. I don't personally like that style myself. I prefer this one here and this one here. So that's what works for me. Okay. So if you want to do inside leg kicks, I'm going to link a video up above here. I have 2 different variations for that. The next part we're going to do about the leg kick is this is something that people don't really think about. They think about kicking here. They think about kicking here. Well, they don't think about kicking here. His leg is always going to be the closest target to me. It's always going to be the fastest one for me to kick because I don't have to lift my leg as high. So I'm sparring with Nigel. He checks this kick. Go ahead and check this. He's checking this kick. He can be doing more damage to me than I'm doing to him. But if I'm here with him, I'm doing this. Most people do not know how to defend that. When you're doing this with your training partners, you can use your heel if you want to be a dick, or you use the ball of your foot. When I'm doing this with my training partners, I'm using the ball of my foot. If there's a real fighter I wanted to be not very nice, I'd use my heel. Okay? Never ever go onto your partner's knees. Okay, it's kind of controversial about whether or not that's cool or not. I personally think it's a bit of a dick move, especially in training. Don't hit your partner's knee straight on. You're gonna do a lot of damage. It's just not, it's not worth it. Always go to the thigh. If you cannot go to the thigh, safely and comfortably and do it 100%, don't bother doing those ones at all. But these are very, very useful, especially against those god-awful southpaws. Can you switch this out, please? That's gonna be the easiest thing for me to land, right here. It's gonna help me check his distance, it's gonna help me push him back. He's rushing me a little bit, I can just put my foot here. That's enough to jam people up. We'll go back to orthodox. Same thing in orthodox. He comes at me with the jab, I can lean back and catch him on the thigh. Again, please, I can catch him with that one too. The side kick or the oblique kick to the thigh, even though it's the top of his thigh where there's a lot of muscle, it's not that damaging, it's still a great way to set things up. It's fast, it's efficient, and it keeps him away from me. So it's not damaging, but you can use it to set up other things. So, the three things you want to keep in mind now are the ankles you're hitting the leg with, what your lead foot's doing, and what your hand up here is doing. Whether you're here for more power, or you're here for more defense, play with all those different things in conjunction with each other. Use them all, try them all, and develop your own style with a low kick and see what works best for you. Thanks for watching, we'll see you guys in the next video.